Hello everyone, today we're going to dive into a culinary delight, salmon tartare. This dish is a harmony of simple ingredients, fresh salmon, crisp shallots, rich olive oil, tangy lemon juice, and vibrant greens for garnish. The magic lies in the preparation. We'll be using both a sharp knife and a meat grinder to achieve the perfect texture, creating a dish that's both simple to make and elegantly sophisticated. Stay tuned as we walk you through this simple yet elegant dish. Let's begin by getting familiar with our ingredients and tools. We have our star player, fresh salmon, which is crucial for a delicious tartare. To accompany it, we've got shallots, olive oil, fresh lemon juice, and some lovely greens for garnish. Our tools of the trade: a sharp knife for precise cuts, a meat grinder for texture, a mixing bowl for blending our ingredients, and of course our serving plates to present our culinary masterpiece. With these in hand, we're ready to start. The star of our dish is the salmon, so let's get it ready. Preparing salmon for tartare isn't just about chopping it up, there's an art to it. Let's start by checking for freshness. Fresh salmon has a rich, vibrant color, a firm texture, and a clean, sea breeze aroma. If your salmon meets these criteria, you're good to go. Next, we're going to remove the skin and any lingering bones. This step is crucial to ensure a smooth and enjoyable tartare. Use a sharp knife and take your time. Patience is key here. Now, on to cubing the salmon. Aim for small, even cubes. This not only helps with the texture, but also ensures that the flavors from our other ingredients permeate each piece. Remember, a sharp knife and a steady hand are your best friends for this task. With our salmon prepped, we're ready to move on. Now we're going to transform our cubed salmon into a smooth texture. Here's where our trusty meat grinder comes into play. It's not a tool you'd typically associate with fish, but in this case, it works wonders. You want to set it on the finest grind setting to achieve that velvety texture that is so characteristic of a well-made tartare. As you feed the salmon cubes into the grinder, they'll emerge on the other side as a delicate mass, ready to absorb all the flavors we'll be adding shortly. This method ensures an even distribution of ingredients throughout the tartare, enhancing every bite. Now, if you're partial to a chunkier texture, feel free to skip the grinding process. Instead, you can finely chop the salmon with a sharp knife. It's all about personal preference, and the beauty of cooking lies in its flexibility. Our salmon is now ready for the next step. It's time to bring our dish together and start mixing. Our first task is to finely chop the shallots. They're going to add a subtle crunch and a slightly sweet aromatic edge to our tartare. Once we have them chopped, we'll add them to our ground salmon. Next, we'll drizzle in some olive oil. This not only adds a rich, silky texture, but it also enhances the flavors of the other ingredients. The same goes for the fresh lemon juice we'll squeeze over the mixture. It's going to cut through the richness of the salmon and olive oil, adding a refreshing zing that really lifts the dish. Now, it's time to season with salt and pepper. Remember, seasoning is personal, so add to your taste. Finally, we're going to mix everything together. Remember to be gentle here. We don't want to break down those salmon pieces too much. We're aiming for a thorough but delicate mix. Our tartare is mixed and ready for plating. Now for the final touch, plating and garnishing. The secret to elegant presentation lies in a simple kitchen tool, a ring mold. Place it on your chosen serving plate and fill it with the salmon tartare, pressing gently to shape. Once you've lifted the mold, the tartare retains its perfect form. Now garnish with fresh greens. A sprinkle of microgreens or a few dill fronds can add a pop of color and a burst of freshness. And there you have it, a beautiful plate of salmon tartare. We've just created a simple yet sophisticated dish that you can easily make at home. The elegance of this salmon tartare can be further enhanced by pairing it with a light wine or even sparkling water. Remember, if you're not serving it right away, be sure to refrigerate to maintain its freshness. The beauty of this dish lies in its simplicity, and we hope you'll give it a try. Thank you for joining us today. Please like, share, and subscribe for more delicious recipes.